Alright, people, you ready for this shit? What a fucking God wannabe, Frankenstein wannabe, fucking science fucking pieces of shit that I found a video on last year, maybe even 2 years ago, that I was putting out because to wake people up, tell the truth, see what's happening around you. I'm going to play that video first. And then I'm going to play a video that I just received from a friend that they found about what this man is talking about today. And I want you to see the compare and contrast. I played the video and found it and sent it out, shared it, to prove to everybody what they were trying to do. And everybody called me a conspiracy theorist and all this other bullshit. But the fact of the matter, the second video now is literally admitting it. Pay attention.
Danger can be stated in the form of a simple equation, which I think might be the This danger can be stated in the form of a simple equation, which I think might be the defining equation of life in the 21st century. B times C times D equals R, which means biological knowledge multiplied by computing power multiplied by data equals the ability to hack humans, R. If you know enough biology and you have enough computing power and data, you can hack my body and my brain and my life, and you can understand me better than I understand myself. You can know my personality type.
And that exact expression is literally, not figuratively, literally, what I said was taking place. And when I say go watch The Biology of Belief by Dr. Bruce Lipton and go watch The Social Dilemma, when you actually do those two actions, you actually learn exactly what he just said. How to hack the human mind and body. Thus, that's what gave me the ability to be saying the things I was saying before anybody ever heard the word vaccine on March 28th, 2020, and put out the message that I put out, reading a transcript from Dr. Henry Kissinger. And also, that's what let me have the ability to continuously, for 2 years, tag Joe Rogan and Patrick Bet-David and many other people, literally screaming that they have to be the vehicle to get the information to the American people. And here we are now, 2 years later, both Joe Rogan and Patrick Bet-David and Spotify, thankfully, are the ones putting out the information with Robert Malone, amongst other things. What that man just said is literally, what I know personally. And obviously, Joe Rogan and Patrick Bet-David weren't getting any of my tags, any of my messages, because I was being shadow banned, clearly. I'm sure they never, still to this day, seen one of my messages in 2 fucking years now. And shit, they probably wouldn't even waste the time looking at something I send them. I mean, I get it, but just imagine if the tech industry wasn't censoring. Just imagine how many countless innocent lives would have never been destroyed if they were able to get that one, just my message to them. Just have the conversation with me. And I could have presented everything that I already had collected. Never mind all the other people and resources that they could have then got after that. You know how many people would not be in the fallout now that is going to be happening going forward? A serious fallout once they realize that they were hacked. Let me finish it.
Views, my sexual preferences, my mental weaknesses, my deepest fears and hopes. You know more about me than I know about myself.
Yep.
And you can do that not just to me, but to everyone. A system that understands us better than we understand ourselves can predict our feelings and decisions, can manipulate our feelings and decisions,
Yep.
and can ultimately make decisions for us.
Yep.
Now, in the past, many tyrants and governments wanted to do it, but nobody understood biology well enough, and nobody had enough computing power and data to hack millions of people. Neither the Gestapo nor the KGB could do it. But soon, at least some corporations and governments will be able to systematically hack all the people. We humans should get used to the idea that we are no longer mysterious souls. We are now hackable animals.
Hackable animals. The herd. Useless feeders, cattle. Corporations and governments. Tyrants. Those are all the words I heard. Now you want to see the video I got sent today. How ironic.
Are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, this, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. Free will, that's over.
That's over.
Over. Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale. Yeah, I mean, everything is being digitalized. Everything is being monitored. In this time of crisis, you have to follow science. It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste, because a crisis is an opportunity to also do good reforms that in normal times people will never agree to. But in a crisis, you see, we have no chance. So let's do it.
Vaccine won't help us go
The
to the
vaccine
test, of course.
will help us, of course. It will make things, you know, more manageable. Surveillance. People could look back in 100 years and identify the coronavirus epidemic as the moment when a new regime of surveillance took over, especially surveillance under the skin, which I think is maybe the most important development of the 21st century, is this ability to hack human beings, to go under the skin, collect biometric data, analyze it, and understand people better than they understand themselves. This, I believe, is maybe the most important event of the 21st century. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself. Because once you can hack something, you can usually also engineer it.
Natural selection is replaced by intelligent design. The era of inorganic life is now beginning.
In the coming decades, AI and biotechnology will give us godlike abilities to re-engineer life and even to create completely new life forms. We are about to enter a new era of inorganic life shaped by intelligent design. Our intelligent design.
And the fucking problem is what most scientists are. They don't even understand what the soul is. They have no idea. They have no idea. They think they know something. And they think that they can make millions and be godlike. Because that's what you want to be. You want to be a god. You want to be superior. You want to have all these fancy cars. But you want to be so intelligent that you're stupid. Because everything that you do to the planet you live on to get all those gadgets to produce and transport all the materials, to dig and destroy all the materials, to build your little computer technology gadgets, is literally killing your own planet. But now we're gonna throw the dice and go live in Mars. Because there is none. There's no such thing. You want to go try live where there's no oxygen and no trees. Because you know you're destroying the planet. So if you know that you need oxygen from the trees, and you know you're destroying the fucking planet, why would you want to go somewhere else where there's not even a tree planted? But that's how fucking stupid. They're so smart, they're stupid. It's so painful to watch, to witness, to know, without even having a computer or anything under my skin, to know exactly what that man is thinking. To know what multiple people fucking think. I know what they think before they even think it. And I didn't need any computer. I didn't need any degree. I'm a 9th grade fucking dropout. I've done every drug under the sun except heroin. I've been on my own since I was 12. And I knew what that man was doing 2 years ago. I have literal fucking Facebook, Instagram, social media accounts proving that I was saying shit before it even existed. Before the word vaccine was ever in anyone's fucking conscience. I was already talking about forcible vaccines. March 28, 2020. Go look it up, people. Go look up when the first mention of a vaccine was brought to America over the airwaves. Go look it up. And then think about, on top of that, forcible. I literally said out loud, my voice, showing the date and time on video, cemented digitally on a literary memory disk. Forcible vaccines. Population control. All this shit. And this guy doesn't even realize I didn't need anything planted under my skin. I didn't need any of the fucking schooling he just paid billions of thousands of dollars and whatever else for, and whoever else's pocket he's in. And you know what else I know? That the root of all evil, because you want to talk about souls and God and this and that, you don't even know what evil is. And how do I know that this motherfucker doesn't know? Because when you don't know what it is, if you don't know what hot is by having cold, if you don't know what good is by not having bad, then that means you are evil. Because you don't know what good is. You think the good right now is good when it's actually the evil. And you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. The fucking paper, the fake monopoly money, the root of all evil. The first tree it destroyed after they stole your gold. Because he probably doesn't even know that either. He probably doesn't even know that either. That fucking moron. After they stole your gold, because they were hacking humans a long ass fucking time ago, this dummy doesn't even fucking realize it. They gave you fake paper. That killed the planet. And everything that got produced that is not of earth, fucking wind, or water is destroying the planet. Because it literally has to be created from a human brain and then bought with fake paper. That they now own the entire monopoly board, like I've been saying, because they know what I know. How to hack humans. And now they're going to push this fucking agenda after they already literally just manipulated, abused, and raped hundreds of millions of people. And they still think it's okay. And you want to know why they think it's okay, people? You want to know why? Because you allow them to let it be okay. You give your power to people seeking power. You fucking elect. You select. You don't even elect. You select people by giving your fucking power to people seeking power. You have been dumbed down so bad that you don't even realize you don't need a fucking cop. You actually need to know how to use a gun. Because you should know how to protect yourself. You should know how to feed yourself. You should know how to make clothes. You should know how to survive. Because guess what? With all this technology and all this energy, turn the lights off. And I guarantee you, that young man right there wouldn't last a month. Turn the power off, and I guarantee you, each town, especially in Connecticut, wouldn't last 2 weeks before fucking massive craziness happens. People will be begging the government, Master, please feed me, please clothe me, Master. Motherfuckers would be crying for 30 seconds of a cell phone for their dopamine hit, because they don't even realize what dopamine is and what it does to the human biology when you don't have it. They probably got a taste of it though, and I'll give you a real quick example of what it is. When they leave their phone at home and they forget it. The anxiety sits in and they feel like a body part is missing. They don't even feel right. They can't even function. Think about how many human beings right now are literally clueless to everything I just said. Clueless. And I've been saying it for 2 years. I've been predicting it. I've been literally saying shit before any fucking professional or educated or wealthy person has said it. That's a problem you should start thinking about.